So obviously, before we do these interviews, we hit up the homies, your friends, for some questions, and literally every person told us that you were born on a plane.
Yeah.
But Jeff Campbell, the absolute legend of sin, said, "Do not ask him about that because he's sick and tired of hearing about how you were born on a plane."
Right, it's a good story.
So yeah, you could start with the story and then hit us with a Jeff story if you have one.
Yeah. Okay. No, so yeah, as I explained earlier, I'm from a really small town. I think there's like one doctor there. There's not a hospital. So something was happening. I think I was a couple weeks premature. Anyway, my dad had to drive my mum to the hospital, which is an hour away. And we get there and they're like, oh shit, something's going on. We need to fly you to the next town in like a 6-seater Cessna. It's like a 15-minute flight. So they chuck my mum on there. And then my dad's got to drive my brother and sister a couple of hours. And in that fucking 15 minutes, it decided to come out, you know?
Crazy.
Fucking wild for my mum and like the nurse and the pilot, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a nurse on board and I had hypothermia and wasn't breathing but fucking made it through. Made it through.
Crazy. Imagine being your dad too, just like dropping your mom off. Yeah.
Just rocking up being like, oh shit, he's born. Like
all that worry on the drive.
Yeah.
The worst drive of his life.
Man. Well, I mean, he had no idea. It was like, it just randomly happened. Like if they knew I was going to be born, I don't think they would have put her on the plane.
No. That's crazy.
But yeah, it's pretty funny. I've got the article in the, like in my room. It was pretty cool. I'm going to frame it one day.
What's the headline?
It's like fucking local man born on, not local man, baby on board or some shit, you know?
Yeah.
Big spin front nose legend born.
But dude, they promised me when I was young, they're like, yeah, we'll give you a free flying lesson. And we're going, I don't know, on a family flight somewhere, and we're at the airport again. I remember rocking up when I was young and being like, hey, I'm that kid that was born on the plane. Can I get my flying lesson? And they're just like, no. Not happening.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a funny story. That's funny. He's sick of hearing it.
Yeah. That's insane.
A Jeff story. I've got a good one. So he used to have this big, like, I don't know, 9-seater van or something. He's got a bit of a temper on him. And he's driving us back to a spot. I think we'd been there like 3 times already. It's probably like 40 minutes out of Melbourne. Pavey was the one doing the trick. And yeah, I guess he couldn't land it. I think it just started raining. He's driving through, he's cutting people off. People are beeping at him. And one guy just yells out like, fuck you or something. And he's like, fuck you harder. And then the guy's like, no, fuck you. The guy was real sunburnt. And he's just like, the dude's like, pull over or something. He's like, yeah, we'll pull over. We'll fuck your little red ass up. And bro, everyone in the van just started cracking up, including Jeff and including the sunburnt dude. And he just like drove off and we're just like, bro, where did that come from? You're not a fucking fighter. We're not going to pull over and fucking slap him on his sunburnt back, you know? And that's pretty funny.
This guy kills me, man.
Yeah, he's good. But yeah, another more recent one. They've got like this free supermarket. He's like my neighbor, man. He lives around the corner. And they got this free supermarket on my street. So I'm like staring out the window or something and see it. So I go, investigate. I'm like, yo, there's a free supermarket. It's like a gold coin donation with all this like bread and donuts and onions and carrots and shit. And I'm just chilling back at home. Next thing I see him like biking up and fucking was there for like 20 minutes and then biking off. And I was like, bro, you hit the free supermarket? Just like that sort of shit, you know?
Yeah.
He's fucking dope, man.
Oh, legend.
Gold coin donation outside someone's house, like stocking up on donuts and onions and shit.
That's fine.
It's pretty sick. But no, I love that dude to bits. I'm so grateful for everything he's done for me in skating so far, you know. Mm-hmm. He's awesome. Can't talk too much shit on him. Well, I would fuck his little red ass up.
I wish you guys didn't live so damn far.
I know, man.
Come for a weekend, man.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about you're going pro? I mean, you're Hoddle gang now, but you originally went pro for XEN
Yeah.
skateboards. How did you turn pro, man?
Bro, it's a pretty fucking random story, to be honest. But yeah, I guess COVID. We had this fucking lockdown here where we're on like a curfew. It was like 9 o'clock or something, and then you could only leave like you had like a 5 kilometer radius of your house. So yeah, they decided to turn me pro during that, and fucking, bro, we got into our own Studio E and had a Zoom party, and I don't know, I had a video part coming out the next day, and they're like, yeah, let's get on Zoom and talk about the video part, and I was like, what? Like, why? What's to talk about? Like, it's coming out, the job's done, you know. Anyway, get on and everyone's there, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? And they brought up the boards. I was just like, this is
So you
so
didn't even
random.
get one?
No, I was living with my ex at the time. She brought them out, and I was like, oh my God, random. Didn't even have like a beer, didn't even have a beer in the fridge or anything. It was just like a cup of tea. It was like 10 at night or something. But
Damn it.
But no, I met up. We broke some rules the following day and met up with the lads, and you know had a few glasses of bubbles and shit. But that was pretty funny, bro. Going pro on fucking Skype or whatever. Eh? That was
one of one, man.
Anthony and Andrew Mapstone, their company.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, lads. Another Zoom call soon.
Dude, the pandemic was rough out there, eh? What would happen? Like, they like just check you guys when you're outside, like how far you are
I mean, cops are just rocking around, and like, I don't know, if you're with a big group, they'd kind of just try to stop you. We would just rode bikes and we'd just bike around. So if you saw them, just get out of there. Fiddy copped a fine. I think he got like a $2,000 fine because we were skating a spot, and he had to pack his camera bag up, and we just sort of dipped on him. And he just got stuck, and he's like tried to take it to court and shit, and they're just like, nah, bro, you've been caught fucking red-handed, eh?
Jeez.
But it was sick, bro. Like,
devastating.
The city was shut, so you could just skate anything, like, you know, without getting caught. But just heaps of spots just opened up, and yeah, we all kind of just broke the rules. Like, we'd go out of the radius and try to stay up till the last minute before curfew. But it was fucking long. It was long.
Yeah. Ours was similar, man. Just fucking dragged on, dude.
Yeah. They shut skate parks down. Like, put tape around them and shit, which is pretty random, but it's still all right.
So, like you said, XEN was run by the Mapstone brothers. Obviously, Mappy, one of the biggest legends in the game. We were lucky enough to spend some time with him down there. Hopefully get him at every Bunt Jam from now on.
Yeah,
he's an
bro.
absolute assassin on the microphone.
You need his energy, eh?
Yeah. You have a Mappy story you want to share on the pod?
Oh my God, heaps. Fuck, man. I don't know, off the top of my head, I'm just trying to think, like a skating one or like a partying one. Dude, he's 50 years old and he just filmed a fucking pro part for Passport.
Fucking epic.
Yeah, I guess he's slowed down on the drink. I'm trying to think of one. Man, he used to be a party animal, eh? We'd be like 25 and he'd be like, 45. And he'd fucking just outdrink us like every time. I think we all had a big night out with him. Remember that? Safer?
Yeah. That was the funnest night out I've had in a hot minute.
Yeah, just like that kind of stuff, man. And then he'd be up in the morning, first one out skating, He's just a fucking absolute tank. The man.
Mappy.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
Donald,
dude, even at the
they're
Bunt
both
Jam,
called
like,
Mappy, though.
remember he was
So
crowd
good.
surfing and he just got like fucking dropped on his neck. I was watching it
I
from
know.
above.
What was he thinking? The front row is all these like little girls where he jumped. It's like no one can like. You're like huge.
Yeah, and then just Stone at the front, just like charging. Man, he's so sick. I love that guy.
So XEN did your thing with them. How did Hoddle come about? Where did the switch up happen?
Well, I guess they were filming their video, Heavy Mayo. Like, I don't know, they're like my best friends that were all skating for Hoddle at the time. And I was just skating with them. Fiddy was filming, I guess, majority of the video, and then Zulz and Jeff like contributing footage. So we're all out skating together heaps, and I don't know, one day Kalen just called me up and he's like, hey, do you want to skate for Hoddle? And I was like, fuck, yes. Like, I'd love to, man.
Like, hell yeah.
Like, yeah, I'd love to be in this video that I've kind of been working on with everyone, but haven't been a part of it. You know, I've been on every session and watched every trick go down. So that was cool. And then tried to keep it hush-hush until, like, the premiere. And, yeah, then it was just, like, the introducing Digby Luxton thing, which is pretty cool. Fire. And, yeah, it was a special moment for sure. The prem was fucking dope. It was at some bar, like, just out of the city, and I swear the line was, like, a kilometer long, and,
Sick.
Like, 500 people didn't get let in or some shit. I'm probably overreacting with those numbers, but a lot of people. And I remember going up to the secchi and being like, man, can I please get in? And he's like, no, he's kind of drawing the line here. And I was like, fuck, I'm in the video. And he's just like, all right.
Oh, but you can't tell anyone.
Yeah,
it's
because it's still a
You're
secret.
Like,
not that the secchi gave a fuck anyway.
Come on,
like,
come on.
I was like, yeah, they're all in the video, mate. But yeah, it was cool, man. And I don't know. Oh, no, I was going to say that's Hoddle's only full-length video, but it's not. There's one that just recently came out. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's how I just got a call, just skating with them all.
What's the affiliation between Hoddle and Passport?
Well, I guess it's like Passport's sister company. Our friend Keegan started Hoddle, who's like best mates with Trent, who runs Passport. And Trent's now involved with Hoddle as well. And yeah, I guess it's like a sibling company. But Keegan, another friend who's passed away, he wanted like beef between Passport and Hoddle. It's like, fuck, all right, we'll bring that on. But no, there's no beef. It's like everyone's affiliated in one way or another. Does that answer the question? I feel like I don't even answer the question at all.
No, it does.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, two homies.
Yeah, I mean, like in the Passport videos, there's always a Hoddle person.
Yeah, there's always, like, especially on trips, there's a little bit of crossover and stuff, right?
Yeah, and we do certain trips with, like, you know, half the Passport team or half the Hoddle team. It's cool. I mean, I think it's a good way to kind of show a bit more variety. Australian skateboarding, I don't know.
For sure.
Yeah,
but
I'm subscribed to the Hoddle YouTube after our trip.
Yeah,
I'm all caught up on the vids. Yeah, love it.
Yeah, sick. We're planning. There's been plans. Well, it got shut down because of fucking COVID, but to drive like a bus with the whole Passport and the whole Hoddle team, like from Gold Coast way up to the north of Queensland.
Damn.
And we had tickets and shit booked, but it got canned. And I'm guessing fucking both Passport and Hoddle are going to listen to this, so let's get that one going again. Bro,
need some more Reef demos, man.
Yeah,
that last video, Mandem went crazy on the double set.
Bro, that was a fucking good session. I'll tell that story. So we did a trip to Sydney. I guess I was up there and I was like, man, come up, it's good. There's spots galore. Well, the lads come up and yeah, we saw that it was pissing down that day. So everyone goes out that night. Reef ended up going to some party. He reckons there are people walking around with vodka and like super soaker guns and shit. And he's like, bro, it's a movie. Anyway, it's completely pissing down. And he's like, fuck it, I'll skate that double. It's big, man. It's like a 5-flat 5. Anyway, you got to like wait for someone to walk in to get in there. Someone walks in and he's in there just sitting there for like an hour and we're like ringing him being like, hurry up. He's like, no, chill, when I'm ready. But yeah, he nollied it like third pop, then front side nollied it third pop, and then switch frontsied at first pop and back threed at first pop.
First?
So you can see our reactions. We're all just like, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, bro, you're never going to have a skate like that again, you know?
You should have kept going, bro.
I hate to tell you. No, we got the boot straight after that.
Oh, okay.
It was like perfect timing. But man, it was incredible way. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I think he must have been the perfect level of like drunk from the night before to hungover, where your brain's just not there.
That's crazy.
And
8 pops, 4 clips.
Yeah. Well, he started off, he's like, I just want to nollie it. And I was like, fuck, that's pretty dope. And then, yeah, then just rifled off all those other tricks. It But and he's like, I'll switch flip it and then switch front set it. It's like, wow.
What a savage.
So sick.
Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll need to get him back in the streets, get that tour going.
He's coming to Canada in a couple of weeks. I don't know if he's going to Toronto. But he's going snowboarding with his brother. His brother lives there. I was like, bro, pop in, say what up.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's still pretty cold over here.
Yeah, he's going to snowboarding.
Trip, that makes sense. Yeah.
I don't think he'd be coming here.
It's a long way to go snowboarding.
Yeah, he's probably going to BC or Alberta.
Yeah.